Great. More shovelware, more nonsense that no one's ever heard of. You can tell that this is the GameCube release of the ROM because of that 2003 copyright on there. Hardly matters. It's identical. Don't worry about it. You know. Interestingly enough, it's the GameCube RIP, but it's still running on an NES emulator. So I don't know, man. It's certainly something else. What are we gonna call ourselves? Well, let's see. Our real name is Paul. The hero's name is Samus. So we're probably just gonna name ourselves Mario. Yeah, that's good enough. No, I do own this game. I've actually beaten this game on the original hardware. Absolutely used a guide. Absolutely. There's some dungeons in this game are an absolute pain to find. Like, let alone beat. Just locating some of them is a bit of an issue. That said, we'll be able to find a few guideless here and get an hour of... Okay, well that happened. Get an hour of Zelda gameplay done. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will buy anything. Obviously, you know, right out of the gates here, I don't remember where anything is. I beat it a while ago. I retained very little knowledge. Just a couple basic things here and there, but that's about it. Like, I think our first dungeon is somewhere in this general vicinity. Maybe it's up here. I could have sworn it was on an island, but an island that is accessible via a little bridge. Obviously not the island that you need the raft for. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was thinking of. Dungeon 1. Mi amigos. I'm already down to 1 heart, but hey, you know, don't sweat it. You just get to hear the annoying beeping forever. See? You're welcome. I have enhanced your Zelda experience. Oh gosh. Okay, well. Be honest with you. I'm out of practice. Fortunately, you do continue at the start of the dungeon and not, you know, at the start of the very game. We gotta be a little more diligent about when we're swinging and all of that. You know how it goes. Find the keys, navigate the dungeon, kill the guy at the end, pick up a heart piece, move on. It's the classic Zelda format that they decided they were too good for when Breath of the Wild came out. Okay. I know I could have hit them with the beam of the Master Sword, but, you know, hitting them with the actual blade portion does do more damage. There we go. We got double the keys. So let's see what life brings us. More skeletons, of course. As if this game wasn't unreasonably spooky enough from the get-go. They had to go and do this to me. I've actually beaten Zelda and Zelda II. You don't have to believe me, but I know the truth. Zelda 2 was that one was definitely a bit more of a pain, but with guides, anything's possible. Again, can I eventually do it without a guide? Eventually, yes. Eventually. But, you know, I don't got time for that. Oh, look at that. See, the hitboxes are just a little goofy in the original Legend of Zelda. Now, at this point, Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. That's the kind of stuff you gotta go on if you don't have a guide of some sort. You just got strange men crouching around in caves, giving you obscured pieces of advice. Also, it's kind of hard to turn on a dime in this game, which makes combat a little bit of a chore sometimes. It's alright, I'm not complaining. I am definitely not complaining. Obviously, despite my sarcasm at the start of the episode, We all know Legend of Zelda is a classic franchise. We all know this is what started it. You got this game to thank for every other Zelda game you've ever loved. Yeah. That was a little scary there, not gonna lie, you know, we're down at half a heart. Nice try. You're not gonna... Oh, nice try again. Shame it was actually a terrible try. The classic dungeon room, as seen in The Binding of Isaac. There we go, we got ourselves a bow now. I don't remember how to select it. Maybe I can't yet, because I don't have arrows. I don't know. I didn't think you needed arrows in this game. Admittedly, I'm feeling like I'm maybe missing something, and that I've just forgotten everything about my life. I don't even know who I am anymore. Seen a lot of friends on Steam playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. That's been all the rage, I hear. I've yet to play it myself, but boy, it does certainly have some of the most beautifully rendered clouds you'll ever see in a video game. So if you're a cloud fan, get on that. Okay, more moblins. Oh no! So the first Legend of Zelda does have, not as badly, but it does have the tiniest little bit of the Akari warriors turning. A kind where, you know, see, like when you do it solo, you can see that you kind of gotta make like a full turn. It's not nearly as bad. You can get around it much better. But every now and then, oh, you do run into situations like that where you get a little smacked around. You maybe were not looking for something like that. Hey, a heart. That's something that, you know, is just apparently not a thing. 2 hearts in one room after an entire dungeon of no extra safety. Alright, it's just the compass room. I knew I didn't come to this room, but... Let's see. And it's not just dungeons that are hard to find in this game. Sword upgrades, if you don't already know where they are, good luck finding them, and you're gonna need them. Trying to beat Death Mountain without sword upgrades, well, it's really more of an exercise in frustration than it is in anything. If you can do it, good on you. And speedrunners do it all the time, you know? There's no way that an any percent speedrunner is going out of their way to get a sword upgrade unless it's already in their path. I don't know, I haven't looked at the Legend of Zelda route in a long time. I could be totally off on that assessment. Ooh. Oh! The blobs do tend to bounce around quite a bit, you know? A little bit of a pain sometimes. Took some more hits than I thought he would take. We're good. We do now get... Yeah, you see it. The boomerang. And yeah, I'm guessing we do need arrows, because still cannot select the bow, but we clearly... Oh no, the Wall Masters! How could I forget? Forgot about them. But we do clearly have power over the boomerang, you know? When you can't swing your sword fast enough, even with turbo, that's as fast as you get it. Well, that's an image right there. Pause that at the right moment. For some truly grown-up humor. You know, when in doubt, just slowly paralyze all of your foes. Oh, we stood on him. Not so proud of that. Oh well, this is the wrong room. Get me out of here. Yeah, the Wall Masters do apparently respawn enemies. I'd say the only issue with, you know, like playing games on this show that I have actually already played, like seen everything is, obviously there's no longer a sense of what's gonna happen, what's it gonna be. There's no torture room from Mighty Bomb Jack kind of situation going on. Like anything that happens and I stumble upon in Zelda, I've already seen it, you know? It's not gonna surprise me. But maybe there are some people out there who have never seen the original Legend of Zelda, which I say, don't know how you managed that your whole life, but alright. No. You gotta remember, if you're into retro gaming, not everybody is. Some people prefer to keep it modern. Oh, come on now, sir. Okay, well, A heart is nice. A heart is plenty fine. Now, we gotta, you know, not get grabbed by a wall master. Ooh, they were trying. And now we got the boss, who is, as far as I can remember, a bit of a pushover. But don't say it too loud or else he'll kill you and make you look like a fool. Yeah. See, we got hit right there. We got hit again. Yeah, no. He's fine. I was never concerned. Don't worry about it. And there you go. You get your piece of Triforce. Obviously, you know, any soundtrack that keeps getting remixed and reimagined to this day is very clearly going to be considered an all-time classic. You've heard all these themes before, in different capacities. And rightfully so. Now, where's Dungeon 2? It's an exceptionally good question. I believe it's somewhere in the southwest, but I could be entirely wrong. I need to definitely pick up, you know, the Zelda games I'm missing, though. I absolutely don't own all of them. And if it weren't for the fact that they were on an extremely obscure console that nobody has and didn't cost an arm and a leg, I'd even pick up the Philips CDI games. Don't think I wouldn't. Alright, listen here. Listen here. Enough of the painful instances of taking damage here. There are some enemies that you're allowed to take a hit from. There are some that'll make you look like you don't know what you're doing. You're here to impress all of the top gamers of the world. Except not really. Old lady, forget what she wants. Something, you know? Everybody's got an agenda in Hyrule. You can't just show up and say, hey, how are you doing? That's not gonna fly, no. They're gonna say, ah, good thing you're here. Please trade this pot of mine for a small piece of grass from the old man on the other side of the map, and he will then give you a permit to take your driver's license. At the end of the driver's license course is where you will find your next sword. And you say, thanks. It's everything I wanted. See, taking damage from moblins, feeling great. It's just, you know, yeah. Let's just ignore them and just go to this far corner. Yeah, what do we got here on the far corner of the map? You tell me. Ooh, pay me and I'll talk. Don't think so. I have no time for your, greedy ways, old woman. Bombs are good. You do actually need bombs to access some dungeons. I, can't remember where, but, they are needed at times. Oh, this part. Alright. You know, ignore it. Ignore it. Pretend it never happened. You just continue. We do keep our bombs, so that's good. You know, we only start at 3 hearts, which once you get deep in the game and you have a bunch of heart containers, and then if you die, you're like, well, great. Now I gotta spend all my days grinding back up my health. But it's not that bad if you know where to go. It's still annoying, but not the end of the world. You gotta rupee grind quite a bit, too. And again, there are a few places where you can just get a decent lump sum of rupees for the low price of just showing up. How about you don't? Where are we going? That's a fantastic question. I was thinking just, you know, wherever the wind may take me. that's a good enough answer for you? Okay. Stopping time literally just makes the, oh, what are they called? Zora. Yeah, these are Zoras. Early stage Zoras. It just makes them vanish. Not even worth anything. Let's see, what if we go in here? Maybe there's something good in here. Don't die! Oh, we died. Well, you know, I didn't promise that you were gonna get a full experience with this, you know? It's the same deal as any other game we play here, you know? Sometimes I'll pull a Castlevania and it'll be like, whoa, man, you made it to, like, kind of towards the end of the game. That's impressive. Sometimes you'll get a Burger Time where it's like, level 4, never heard of it. It's just the way it goes, man. Legend of Zelda? Come on, I finished Dungeon 1. What more do you want from me? I'm going to that cave, though, you know? You're not gonna stop me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you just kill them. And then when they're dead, they can't do anything more to harm you. Presumably. See, not even being able to kill a certain type of Octorok in one hit. It's emasculating, you know? They're like, come on. What do I even do it for? Alright, back down to 1.5 hearts, just in time to get absolutely mobbed by more Octoroks, but that's okay, we're in the cave. He wants to sell us something. What do you know? That's all he wanted. Was to scam us. That's alright. Let's just follow the coast more, you know? You gotta explore. So, you know, there's a juicy heart piece. Quite obviously, you're not gonna find a whole lot of anything helpful there without a raft. We do not yet have a raft, so, well. The Zora are just, horrific. As you may expect. I got the Ocarina of Time, you know, I domesticated them. Hey, you know what? We weren't really on anything anyway. I'll just cope with that. I've got some bombs, but I don't remember where I gotta use them to unlock a dungeon or something like that. Yeah, thank you. Fairies. That's wonderful. So yeah. I've beaten the game, but I'm not a dictionary. Or rather, an encyclopedia. Encyclopedia is for knowledge. Dictionary is for words. Get it straight in your head, man. So, how about... let's take a slightly different path here. Finding the raft is gonna solve a lot of problems. I don't even know if I'm gonna get that done in the allotted amount of time. I promise nothing. Look at that. How's that for a sick double kill? Maybe a bit of triple, who knows? Don't need that fairy, so I guess we'll let her go. No, I'm not, you know, I won't. I won't buy something, actually. You've been such a high pressure, garbage man that, you will not ever have my business again. I think this actually is a dungeon, this area, right here. We just gotta uncover it. Get all these big boys out of here. Let's just kill everything on the screen, you know, it'll result in an easier time for us in this harsh land. Seriously, Hyrule in Legend of Zelda is, not exactly cozy. Everything is trying to kill you. You'll meet, like, one actually friendly NPC in the entire game, and you're like, wow, where did you come from? See, fortunately, these guys die real easy. Yeah! What do we got here? No, never mind. This is where you get the, is it the power ring? We also get the meat. The meat is necessary, but I don't remember what for. Yeah, no, I'm just... I had knowledge, and then I decided, who needs that? And then I threw all my knowledge in the trash. Hey, an you know? Found a fairy fountain, though, so that's something. That's a helpful find. At least, you know, that one time. We'll probably never see it again in our lives. It doesn't help that, you know, your overworld map is so, how do I put it? Drawl? Blank? I think we gotta, like, play a flute here or something like that. I don't know. And I'm sure that there's an NPC in a cave somewhere that's like, play the saxophone at the East Pond and rescue the person in the pond. Now, here, there is a certain order that you have to traverse this, and, I definitely don't remember what it is. Again, I'm pretty sure you get a tip from someone somewhere down the line. Remember the rotation of the sun and follow its cardinal movement to get the princess. I don't know, man. It'd be like that, you know? This game heavily be like that. What happens if we just go down here, you know? You ever consider that? Let's go into this nice little cave. Get something for me here? Meet the old man at the grave! That sounds like a threat, lady. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm getting out of here. Sounds more like you're threatening to, you know, murder me with your matronly ways. Okay. Start of the game. We're good. I am not assuming I'm gonna find anything here, but, yeah! I was gonna say, call it a hunch. I was pretty sure there was something there. It's a secret to everybody. That's 30 rupees. But it is a secret to everybody. Everybody except me. I do not get it. It's a secret to everybody. Well, clearly not. I found you. I mean, at the very most, you could say it's a secret to the majority of the denizens of this cold, brutal land. But that doesn't really roll off the tongue, and you know, they would have run out of memory on the system card if they had him get that verbose. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Oh. That's the only reason why they couldn't port The Witcher 3 to the NES. They just couldn't fit all the dialogue on it. Everything else would be fine though, you know. Now where are we going? It's a secret to everybody. Yeah, this is definitely a bomb spot. At least I thought it was. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere. Something there was a bomb spot. Take anyone you want. Now, I'ma say straight up, if you pick the Mountain Dew Code Red, you're an absolute fool. It's free real estate. You can't just pass on free real estate like that, you know? If he's like, what would you like? A heart container or a satisfying beverage that will eventually be gone? You pick the heart container every time, man. Don't be foolish. You got anything over here? Oh, yeah. You guys, you're all getting so excited. Hey, look, there's something here. Sweet. This looks like a dungeon if ever there was one. It's not a dungeon. Let's play a money-making game. I know a scam when I see it. Get out of here. Removed from my life. I'll just play the fireball dodging game, you know? Oh ho ho, but what do we have in here? Show this to the old woman. Which old woman are you speaking of? Because I don't know. There's a few here. Is it the one that was just chilling by herself with nothing else? Probably. I kind of think I know where she was too, so maybe we'll actually be able to do that, and maybe something good will happen. Or maybe she'll just say,
Here is a wood chip that I would like you to give to my son. He lives in the eastern desert, surrounded by moblins.
it's possible. I know these old ladies in these NES games though, you know, it's just never anything helpful. Never anything helpful. Yeah, I want the life. The life. The health. What do you got? Buy something, will ya? Hey, no! Never! Why would I spend 100 rupees on a key? Actually, I do think you do need a candle, so I'm sure. You got me here, man. I'll take your cursed candle. So we can just burn things willy-nilly. A candle is necessary for unlocking dungeons as well, I believe. At the very least, secret areas, you know? 8 dungeons in the game. We found one. What are the odds? It's rigged. The whole game's rigged. Always has been. Oh, there's one. Okay. What do we got there? You tell me. Sir, what wonders are you hiding below? A secret is in the tree at the dead end. Alright, thanks. See, that's more what I was expecting here. When I think of hints in an NES game, that's the kind of obscure garbage that I'm counting on. And this is where you just can, you know, go up forever and then realize that you will never actually accomplish anything. So you better just move on, man. Ooh, yeah. The Lionels, you know. They were just as brutal in The Legend of Zelda 1 as they are in Breath of the Wild. You know, don't mess with them. It's a cautionary tale right there. But I believe I know where that old lady is, so we'll be able to go to her and see if she's got anything neat to give us or tell us.
9 out of 10 dentists suggest fluoride for dental hygiene.
Well, thanks, that was worth it. Presumably this will not be a secret to everyone. I mean, the old man knew she existed. Hey, lady. You're old. You're a lady. What do you feel about this? Oh! Buy medicine before you go. Well, I mean, in the long term, yes, it is helpful. But if you're the kind of guy who's just, you know, looking for something, anything, you're gonna be a little bit disappointed when you're like, here, give this important piece of paper to the old lady, and then you give it to the old lady, and she's like, I got a bargain for you, kid. Now, I wouldn't have wanted your money unless you had the blue paper. But because you got the blue paper, absolutely. Now, what do we do here? Quite frankly, we just start burning trees like there's no tomorrow. But we have to leave the map every time, because that's how they designed the game. You get 1 fire per screen, so you know, hope you were ready for just Tree Burner 5000, the musical. No luck so far. It's kind of like metal detecting, you know, you just gotta kind of keep going and hope that one day you don't regret every decision that you've ever made. Some people never make it past that part. Some of them just say, well, I have ruined my life with metal detectors. I could have sworn this region was something helpful. No, you know, good thing I didn't swear on it. Oh, that's not helpful. Yes. So, as demonstrated there, you can in fact murder yourself with your own fire. It's definitely a thing. Make no mistake about that. Now, I know you're probably all like, just get to the raft already, man. That's the exciting part. And I'm like, you know, I don't feel like it. Mostly because I don't remember where it is. Now, this. That is sketchy. Don't trust anything like that. When you walk into a cave and there's nothing in there, you're like, somebody has done something highly illegal in here. I have no proof, but You know, I'm just untrustworthy enough to believe that it is so. Now, I think of these trees, I think that you do get NPCs who are like, if you burn down the forest where the beetles roam, you'll get a free extra value meal. And you'll say, Gramps, nobody has bought those folklore tales from you in decades. It's time to give up the ghost. And then that's it. Grandpa, he realizes that you're right, and he just becomes very, very sad. There's really nothing humorous about it, honestly. It's just kind of, you know, just kind of a lousy experience for all involved. Okay, now at this point, you're like, you gotta be onto something, right? You're feeling good. You're like, it's time for something. This is why I say use a guide, man. You know, just don't worry about looking cool for all the ladies and saying, oh, I beat Legend of Zelda with no help. They're not gonna be that impressed, honestly. Yeah, I remembered that. Okay. We're in level 8. We have 5 heart containers. I don't think I need to state why that's a terrible thing. Oh gosh. Oh no. So, you know, we're kind of not supposed to be here yet, but at the same time, congratulations. I see. So how do you get out of here? I can't remember if, like, wait, I wonder. Light, be my guide. Oh, hey, it worked. Yeah, we need the hook shot for that. We're not getting anything there. Now, a well-placed bomb will actually make a complete fool out of this enemy in this room. I remember that too. Problem is, you know, placing it well is kind of a trial. Oh, we did it though, look at that. We got our bombs back, got a nice little refund. Statues are still trying to murder us, but what can you do? Oh, no, I believe those are the Armos Knights. They've got a little bit of an attitude problem, admittedly. Well, let's see what happens when we go up here on the final dungeon, you know. Oh, just another one of these. No problem. Oh, shoot. Didn't do so hot. But, you know, something probably shows up if you kill him, so may as well try. That's what I say. Until you run out of bombs, and then you realize I'm fucked. Oh, got him. He didn't drop anything. Just rupees. It's a scam. But, you know, knowing that, we can just kind of ignore him. Oh, he didn't respawn in this room. That's fascinating. So what do you do about this? Got mummies and Armos Knights and all kinds of things that make you question what you're doing. Okay. Oh no. You know, you just gotta push the right. You just gotta push the right. Maybe you just have to kill everything. You're not gonna kill everything if that happens. So yeah, as you can see, clearly the game was not balanced around the notion of you coming here immediately. And the fact that we don't have the hook shot and therefore can't get that key means we probably can't actually do anything here. So we'll put that on the back burner. By back burner, I mean we're never gonna see it again because come on, we're 34 minutes in and we haven't beat dungeons 2 through 7. You think we're really gonna beat dungeon 8 here? I laugh. I laugh at your remarkable optimism. but I do appreciate it. No, not the not the blue piece of paper. That's not what you bring here. Okay. There's gotta be something here, right? Ooh, it got really slow. It's a secret to everybody! Oh, look at this. Another secret. 10 rupees? Man, look. I get a minimum wage job at a cuckoo mart and get something like that. It made me laugh. I mean, you know, I don't mean to sound ungrateful that you just gave me some money when you really didn't have to, but I'm ungrateful that you just gave me some money when you really didn't have to, you know? Let me throw it that way. Spell it out for you in plain English here. I think you're a scam artist. Even though I did absolutely nothing to earn what you gave to me. You know, I don't care. Don't care. Earning things, that's a boomer ideology. We're not concerned about that in The Legend of Zelda. We just take what we want here. Look at that, we killed them all. Congratulations. Life-changing, truly. You know, they definitely improved the combat with the semicircle swing in A Link to the Past, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that's right, I recently beat A Link to the Past too. Impressive much? Line up for autographs to the right, but please observe social distancing. It's not too late. We're still having a pandemic. I can still make social distancing jokes. What do we got in here? It's just another guy trying to scam me. Actually, the shield is good. You do want the shield. I won't lie, but I can't afford it. So you know, we're just gonna continue living our lives as the poor man here, and going from there. That looks like a thing, wouldn't you say? A rather conspicuous thing. We'll try burning it first. That won't work because guess what? It's rock. You don't burn rock. It requires extremely high heats to burn. It's nothing. There's nothing there. Alright. Okay, I get ya. You're just gonna do that to me. Hey, it's your girl. It's the fairy. What up, fairy girl? Appreciate that. Really do. But I gotta run. I got a lot of stuff to look for, you know, lots of regions to hopelessly peruse and get lost in. You understand, I'm a busy man. So maybe we, you know, go back up to the Lionel, get ourselves completely annihilated. Or we can just go directly left, you know, and not go to the Lionel, who will most certainly murder us, and then devour our kidney. Sorry if that's, you know, like just a folktale and I'm spreading misinformation about Lionels, but they seem like the kind of creatures that would devour very necessary parts of your body. After killing you, of course. I'm not insinuating that they're vicious beasts, you know, they have some basic ground rules, to be sure. Well, that was good. We're back here, aren't we? You know what they say about being back here. When you're back here, burn things. Who has not been given that advice by their grandpappy at one point, you know? Sorry, I call my grandpa normal terms like grandpa, you know. Not wishy-wishy, not bebop. I know some people like to refer to their grandpas as boop bop. Not I. Don't mock me there, Doc. I understand that you're only there to say you can't go on me, man. You can't ride across me. You can't sail the 7 seas. I get you. You're just here to ruin the life of a poor young man. Oh, there's that slowdown. Yeah. You knew it was coming. Oh, we had them all perfectly lined up. That was good. You know, get yourself just a little bit of health. A little bit of health can go a long way. It's nothing. It's still nothing. Now, you'd think, look at this. No way is one of those trees not hiding something. I don't trust it. Well, come on now. Can you refrain from throwing spears for 5 seconds? Thank you. We're gonna burn all these trees until we get one that gets us something. Oh no! Okay, well, we don't want to go off that way because this just brings us off to the terrible, terrible Lost Woods. You've all been there, you know. Nothing? Yeah, you know, fine. I don't need instant gratification from you, video game. Nothing there either. Yeah, you know, I could be totally wrong, you know. Maybe I'll burn all of these bushes or trees or what have you, and at the end of the day, it'll say, congratulations, there was nothing, you wasted your time. That's probably what's going to happen, so let's just skip the middleman and move on. Okay, now. Okay. Your shield placement is odd in this game, you know. You never quite know when you're going to be in the position to properly deflect something or when you're just going to get smacked right in the face. Given, of course, enough practice, you would, of course, eventually be able to figure something like that out, but immediately, no. Alright, well, let's go north, I guess. You know, hey, if nothing else, this is a nice little tour of the Legend of Zelda overworld. Thanks. We've already been in here, I could well imagine, but, you know, never hurts to go in there again. Yeah, it's you. Sorry, still don't have enough money for your magical shield thing, which is actually good, eventually. We've been here, we know that's nothing good, so, what else is new, right? This is when you definitely open up your brand spanking new issue of Nintendo Power and ask the professional gamers what's up. You're like, I'm stuck in the Legend of Zelda. Where do you find Dungeon 2? And then they're like, hey, oh. We found Dungeon 2. Actually, we found Dungeon 3, so never mind. I'm still an idiot, apparently. But this one, we should at least be able to, you know, make something happen, you know? Not like going straight to Dungeon 8, where it's like, hey, welcome to hell. That's right, the boomerang kills the tiny slimes. It doesn't, you know, penetrate them or anything. Phrasing. Unless it comes on the way back! See, we're learning so many cool things about the situation that we found ourselves in. Like how to properly do away with slimes. Oh, come on now. They just teleported right out of Big Boy there. No, we do not penetrate slimes on this channel. Far be it from me to do anything so demeaning to the poor slimes. Almost Knights, but they're just the regular orange versions. They're not the horrific blue versions. I don't know if the boomerang does... no, the boomerang does not stop them at all, so you're, oh, you're in a pickle. You're in a pickle. Make no mistake, you ran right into it, you dummy. You big dumb. That's what they call you. That's what they called you in school. That's what you call yourself now. You know, destined to be the big dumb. Don't worry, nobody ever called me the big dumb in school. Not that I know of. Although, you know, second guessing myself now. Now that we have the keys, you know, we don't have to slaughter every single slime by hand. You know, we just gotta make it back. We don't even have to slaughter any of these guys, honestly. But it is a smart idea to clear every dungeon room at least once, because you never know what they're gonna drop. It might be like, oh, ta-da! Here's the Triforce that wins the game. No, that doesn't happen. Alright. I just want to clear the room once. That's all I want, is to clear the room. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You just get, you know, just get wrecked by your good old friend, the Armos Knight. The brand new mascot for Arm & Hammer. The only cleaning brand I endorse is Hammer and Sickle, comrade. What you got here? A compass? Nice. Would have preferred a map. Killed by geese. Yeah, they're called geese, not bats. That's canonically accurate. Put that one in your corn cob pipe and smoke it when nobody's looking. What's the origin of the term "smoke 'em if you got 'em"? You know, it just seems like kind of an obvious statement that if you do in fact not got 'em, well then you likely would not be smoking in that situation. I just want to kill them. I just want to murder them where they stand. I know by now you're probably looking at how I'm playing this game, and you're probably disbelieving me and saying, "This guy didn't beat the Legend of Zelda. What is he talking about?" Well, you know, that's a memory for me to keep to myself and enjoy on my own time. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but I did once, and that's good enough for me. Can't call yourself a Final Fantasy superfan if you've never beaten The Legend of Zelda. Facts. Don't mean to, you know, dab all over you with that kind of hot take there, but you did it to yourself, man. I'm good with that. Hey, you, can I kill you and will you drop a key if I do? Yeah, hey, look at that. So now I got 3 keys, 1 for each cardinal direction. I suppose we'll go W for West. Yeah, look at this. Very exciting room. It's alright, drops us right in here, you know. Not too bad. We got the obnoxious little fireball boys and their band of misfit keys and slimes. I guess if we want to talk canonically, the slimes would likely be choo-choos in this case, I suppose. And look at this. We have no choice. We have to kill. You know? A bomb doesn't even stop them. It can survive a bomb to the face. A terrible fate has befallen me. Oh no, and they do so much damage. How about you don't? Yeah. You just gotta sneak on in there. Sneak on by like a Midwest dad. Just, oh my gosh, how many bombs can you take? Oh! No. I have nothing intelligent to say. I'm at the point where I'm just shouting, no. Yeah, he got you, homie. Till death do you part, unholy matrimony. Alright, you know, we clearly need the big guns here. That's right, I'm talking the blue candle. One quick little puff of a flame from a blue candle will send the demons of the night on their way. Watch this, watch this. I got 2.5 hearts. It's not enough, but boy, hey! Thank you for that. For the bombs. I'm not gonna bother with them, you know. I'm gonna assume they'll all respawn. You know it. The candle does nothing! It does absolutely nothing! So the boomerang does nothing, the candle does nothing, the bomb is only marginally helpful. They're out of this world, man. They're out of this world. Now, of course, would you follow a guide in this run, you would be prepared to deal with these kinds of enemies. It would tell you, oh, you're going to want to get this upgrade. It'll help for this dungeon, and then you won't die all the time. But, you know, if you're just playing like this casually and being like, nah, I want to figure it all out. Well, there's a reason you'll probably eventually say, I no longer want to figure this all out. You're going to say, just tell me where to go, man. Just, what do I have to do? It doesn't completely spoil it all for you, know. The entire experience is not for naught. If you choose to use the guide, you know, you still have to leverage your own mechanical ability, and you still get to see what comes next, you know? Does reading a book spoil the book for you? Does it say, oh, well, someone just told you what happens? That was kind of intentional death there. I didn't like the damage I was taking. Yeah, you finish a book, and then your friend's all like, oh, why'd you read it, man? Now you know what happens. See, if you're using a guide in a video game, as long as it's not like, you're gonna want to be emotionally prepared at the end of the game when this character backstabs you. No. That's not what I'm talking about, you know. That would be an entirely different cup of pudding. But, you know, just a simple like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a secret that you probably wouldn't find here and it'll be helpful. I don't see anything wrong with that. I am a chump, but, okay, I can deal with it. Oh, the way that the way the slime just kind of like teleports in your face. Oh my gosh, you. Thank you. Oh, how? Well, you know. Did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall? You know, I guess not. I guess not. If you have to ask, the answer is no. No, I didn't. So, get out of here, old man. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even gonna promise that this dungeon will be completed, you know? We're probably not even gonna be able to solve the mysteries of this dungeon, but I don't care. That's part of the fun of this show, at least I feel, knowing that you're not gonna see everything, but that, you know, that leaves you wondering, what are you gonna see? So, despite what I said at the very start of this episode about, like, I already know what's going on, so it loses some of the luster, you don't necessarily know what's gonna happen, you know? It's an entirely procedural experience. You never know when I'm just gonna pull out the best pro gamer moves of my life, and when I'm just gonna pull out the most embarrassing, pitiful little pile of gamer poo that you've ever seen. That is a big old Monka S on that map design there. Whew. Hey, 3 of them. That's better than 5, I would say. If my standard arithmetic is correct. I don't know, I might need to play more Donkey Kong Jr. math to figure that out, but... or maybe some basic math for the Atari 2600. If you thought Donkey Kong Jr. math was dull, oh no, basic math. Makes Donkey Kong Jr. math look like the most exciting math-based entertainment you've ever seen in your life. Well, thank you. That's a couple hearts. That's, you know, that's helpful. It gives you something. Oh. We hear the boss. He's yelling. We don't even have the item that you get from this dungeon because, what? Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot. If you get hit by those, roly boys, you briefly lose the ability to attack. Well, let's see what we got here, you know? Let's just take a look. Oh, wouldn't you believe it? It's our best buddy. The guy who cannot possibly give you any problems. Unless, you know, you run out of bombs. And he could possibly give you a problem. He killed me. Well, we have one bomb. So, that's something. I feel like, you know, it would still be of our best interest to clear that other night with that other room with the Armos Knights. You know, just to get a bead on what's over there. It could be a super special item that you need. You know, that could even contain the raft. Which, you know, being that we have a whole 4 minutes left of gameplay footage, is not going to matter. But you know, I can still try to provide you with the illusion of excitement. However, it's not in this room. Wait, it is. I never went through that. What's here, I wonder? Thanks. Very nice. It's just another way into this room. Alright, well. False alarm. No cause for excitement here. Now, armchair experts could look at this and say, oh, you just gotta take it really, really slow, and there'll be no problem. And I say, well, yes, but that's easier said than done. Now, it could just be that my own greed is my downfall. Oh, yeah, like, look at that, look at that. I was like, I can get another hit in, and I paid for it. Oh, okay. Okay, good. It's just gonna say the words. This is where you want to not die. But, you know, dying is, it's in fashion. Who else do you think so many people do it? Don't actually die, by the way. If you, feel like, dying would be great right about now, don't do it. It's not fun. When you're dead, you cannot play The Legend of Zelda. And if that is not a compelling enough argument for you, then, well, nothing is. Okay, so take 2. I have even less health, so I can afford to make even fewer mistakes now. Okay. Hey, that's amazing. That's wonderful. I thank him so much for that. Okay, well, soiled it. Absolutely soiled it. Yeah, he's out. I'd love to get, maybe another, health pickup from one of you, bad boys. No, he turned around, The classic Armos Knight 180, it wrecks you. Clearly you are supposed to get the first sword upgrade by the time you're here, so, you know, normally, again, if you were playing this game in the whole proper sequence and getting all the upgrades that you need, you'd be okay by the time you're here. The Armos Knights would go down much quicker, and they'd be more of a speed bump rather than a complete brick wall. But again, guideless. Mostly. I'm not talking about Athena. Just ignore it. Forget that episode ever happened. It wasn't even guided. It was, hey, I need a tip because this branchy boy's assaulting me. Oh my goodness! They're despicable human beings. Despicable. But really, come on. What do you expect to happen in an hour? I'm not a classically trained speedrunner here, you know? I can't play, Claire de Lune as fast as possible. It really just fills you with bile right there. Look at that. There we go. That's how you avoid it professionally. Yep. You just get all suave and neat and get through there without a care in the world. And then you go through the door and you get ready to challenge them. You get one hit off And then and then you realize that that's time. That's an hour. It's an hour of The Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, not your fancy Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Faces of Evil kind of stuff. No. It's some original stuff right there. I do have the cartridge. I have beaten it. I'm just gonna reinforce that. Don't mean to humble brag or anything here, but no, I couldn't have done it without the sprawling knowledge of the internet. So where do you go from The Legend of Zelda? We still have one game left in August, and if you thought that The Legend of Zelda was going to be the only high-profile game, you are mistaken, because tomorrow is Metroid, the original Metroid on the NES, one whole uncut hour of it. God, I don't know if I've played it in years, so it could be a horrible viewing experience, but come on, you made it this far, right? So may as well spend another hour with me watching some old-ass games. Join me tomorrow for Metroid. Thank you for watching. As always, we'll see you then.